tonight, as we look around this room, I hope y'all see what the spirit of collaboration looks like. And we know that is exactly what y'all are utilizing on the neighborhood level. It takes more than just a group to bring change to a community. It takes working with your neighbors. It takes working with your government. It takes having a plan for what you want your community to look like in order to affect meaningful and powerful change. And that's what we celebrate this evening. And what you represent here today is the fact that nobody in Tallahassee, Leon County has to make it out here alone. You have the spirit of neighborism in a way that reaches out, that loves, that connects, that prepares, that gives people an opportunity to know who they are in the context of community. And that's why this room is open here today. I am overjoyed to look at the back of this room and see our babies serving our elders. I am overjoyed to see the mentoring programs that are happening in our community. I am overjoyed to have a city government that understands that it takes neighborhoods to bring sustainable change to their communities. And you know what? We are almost there. Almost there. Let's continue to work together. And this Neighborhood Awards ceremony, it celebrates that. That's why we come every year. This is not a big show. This is not a show. This is not a show. I want you to get in front of somebody you don't know and say, hey neighbor, I want you to take as many ussies as you can with people you don't know. Because at the end of the day, we may be assistant city managers, we may be mayors, and we may be commissioners, and we may be serving the higher echelons of our community, but you know what? Every single one of us have one thing in common. We are all somebody's neighbor. And that's where the equality begins, and that's where the love starts, and that's where the change begins. So I want you to give yourselves a hand for what you do in your community. This is just a small token that we can give to you every year for what you do for your communities. And we thank you from the bottom of our heart. With no longer ado, we're going to give the mic over to our Commissioner Mayor Pro Tem, Curtis Richardson, to kick off the City of Tallahassee's Neighborhood of the Year program. Y'all give him a hand as he comes. And listen, I don't care what y'all say. This right here, this commissioner is a friend of neighborhood. Anytime a neighborhood calls him, he is on the dime, and I appreciate you, Commissioner Richardson, for everything that you do. Thank you.
So I want to thank them for the work that they've done to again put on this annual Neighborhoods of the Year Award, where we have the opportunity to recognize neighborhoods and neighbors that have done a yeoman's job on behalf of this community, this all-America city, Tallahassee, in which we live. It is my pleasure to be here representing my colleagues on the City Commission, our Mayor, Andrew Gillum. I know Commissioner Ziffer was here earlier, but all of the members of the City Commission and our Mayor, it is my honor to be here on their behalf and to recognize the 2018 Neighborhood Recognition Program Award winners for the City of Tallahassee. As I look around this room, I see the power of community. It's people, you all, and I want to thank everyone for being here this afternoon. I think this might have been, Christique, one of the largest turnouts we've had at one of these events. So let's give you all a hand for that. The 2018 Small Neighborhood of the Year goes to a neighborhood that embraces doing life with one another, with shared values of respect, kindness, and hospitality. It's welcoming home to families and people of all ages and backgrounds, working to be an inclusive community that supports its residents during joyous moments and challenging times. It proudly hosts regular neighborhood-wide gatherings, has strong communication networks, and showcases a commitment to environmental sustainability. And that's the catchword these days, in big and small ways. It's my honor then to announce the winner of the city's 2018 Small Neighborhood of the Year Award. Drum roll, please. The Oak Knoll Estates neighborhood.
Just new to the neighborhood, but it's a great community for my daughter and I. So.
Can you give them an idea of where you all are located?
Yeah, McClay Road. Ravine Drive off McClay Road, right by McClay School.
All right, the 2018 Large Neighborhood of the Year goes to a community that believes in investing in its people, its neighborhood, and the larger Tallahassee community. From monthly socials to weekly classes, residents of all ages can build connections and skills. Beautification efforts during the past year have enhanced both the area's land and its homes. Thinking beyond its immediate community, the neighborhood routinely participates in volunteer efforts to aid the homeless and welcomes all of Tallahassee for several annual events, including a 4th of July celebration. It is my honor then to announce the winner of the city's 2018 Large Neighborhood of the Year, and that is, drum roll please, the Southwood Residential Community Association.
Yes, I'm new community manager at Southwood, and we greatly appreciate this. This is a huge honor for us. Thank y'all so very much.
Isn't this the second time? Second time. Yeah. This is their second time. Give them a hand. Okay, from established neighborhoods to modern districts, every neighborhood in Tallahassee is home to people who deeply care about their community. We've seen efforts where community members plan visits with isolated neighbors, especially during storms, where people cook meals for families and so much more. These efforts make Tallahassee a more connected and engaged city. And while it takes a village to make these things happen, we want to take a moment to honor an individual whose commitment to his or her neighborhood has gone above and beyond during this past year. Now for the winner. The award goes to an individual who is integral in beautification efforts in his or her neighborhood. This individual organizes bi-weekly adopt-a-street cleanups and operates community garden plots that provide free produce to residents. Giving time, materials, and heart, this person, according to the nomination, has impacted the neighborhood by setting an example as an outstanding resident and has shaped a neighborhood of which residents can take pride. An impact like that, a whole community impact, is something to be very proud of. And it is truly my honor to announce this city's 2018 Neighbor of the Year. Drum roll, please. All right. Leslie Harris of the Providence neighborhood. Now, my understanding is that Leslie was not able to join us, but I know Walter McDonald, the president of the association, was here. He might have left. Is Walter still here? Oh, okay, all right. We've got a young lady who's coming up to accept the award. Now, you have to be prepared to say a few remarks as well. All right. I'll let you see the remarks.
Hello, everyone. First and foremost, I would like to apologize for Mr. Harris not being in attendance. Secondly, it's an honor to receive this award on his behalf. Mr. Harris is very influential within our neighborhood. He is a stakeholder in everything that we do within our community for Providence and the greater community. And thank you again for the City of Tallahassee and CONA for recognizing all of his efforts for this year and the past years.
And for you all that may not know, Providence is a compact neighborhood off of Lake Bradford Road near what used to be Alumni Village, if you didn't know. So again, on behalf of the entire City Commission, allow me to say how proud we are to support this program annually and to continue strengthening relationships with neighborhoods and neighbors throughout this wonderful city that we all call home. Thank you again for having me here today, and congratulations again to all of our winners. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Commissioner Richardson and the City of Tallahassee, who are always an awesome partner and has kept their program running for years upon decades at this time, and have been an integral partner for CONA in the work that we do here in our community. So we thank y'all always for your partnership with this awards program. So, with that being said, now we get to move on to the county.
Good evening, I'm Nick Maddox, and as Chairman of the Lehigh County Commission, I am honored to be here with you tonight. This is a great partnership between Lehigh County and the City of Tallahassee, CONA and Sustainable Tallahassee. Tonight, we honor the communities that serve as an example of leadership and excellence in service. that the winner of the 2018 Leon County Large Neighborhood of the Year is, drumroll, the Greater Bond Neighborhood.
OMG is all I can actually say. Wow. The Greater Bond Neighborhood Association, 2 years in a row. This is amazing. Another hand clap. It is not easy being a community leader and leading people and organizing people and trying to corral people, but it is also not an individual effort. It is a team effort in everything that's done to move our neighborhood forward. It is such a blessing to actually once again have the honor to be the county this year Large Neighborhood of the Year. We are doing some great things in the Greater Bond neighborhood. Right now we have our, we're going through our neighborhood public safety initiative. We're getting our neighborhood first plan going so we can get some sector planning going. We're engaging neighbors. We are giving kids books. It's just a lot of stuff going on, and I pray that we will continue this forward mobility up and that Bond will be a neighborhood where everyone wants to live. So again, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And the winner for the 2018 Leon County Small Neighborhood of the Year is, there we go, now we got it. Crawfordville Trades Homeowners Association.
Thank you so much for the consideration, and I don't take the credit to myself. I have some good people that are backing me, and if you give me a moment, I'll let them stand so that you can see them. Our Vice President, I'm the President. Our Vice President is Ms. Brenda Jackson. Our Secretary is Mr. Byron Thomas. We have one of our at-large members, Ms. Virginia Freeman. And I didn't do it by myself, so I have to let them stand too, because we work together, and God has been good. We've been formed for about 1.5 years, and we've done a lot. We've been through a lot, and God has brought us out a lot.
And the winner of the Unincorporated Neighborhood of the Year is Arvah Branch Homeowners Association.
Thank you so much. It's our first year winning, and we hope for many more to come. We're doing some great things for our community. We are firm believers that a community is what it takes to raise a family, and we have to figure out the foundation for that community first, and this is where it begins, by partnering with neighbors. Thank you all.
And now the 2018 Leon County Neighbor of the Year winner is, there we go, Miss Samaidh Jones of Forest Commons Neighborhood Association. Come on.
I'm so surprised and so excited, and I owe this to the board, to my dear friend Jenny Blazek, and our fellow board members Heather Richardson and Ellen Pearson. We have a small neighborhood, but we're very close, and we try to make sure that everyone is counted and feels safe and happy in our neighborhood. Thank you so much.
Okay, y'all. So it gives me much pleasure to bring up our next presentation team, Sustainable Tallahassee, to debut their recognition award program. But before they get started, what I want y'all to get and envision is having a bunch of community organizations coming together in one award night to recognize our neighbors. So put that feather in your cap. I think as we continue to collaborate, there's expansive opportunities to even bring more neighbors here for this event, and that's what we're here for. So Sustainable, Jim Davis, awesome partner, awesome organization. Please come on up.
It's really great to be here tonight. It is an awesome event. We're really honored to be here, present the initial or inaugural Sustainable Neighborhood Award. This community is very, very large in sustainability. Hopefully this award will be more and more people next year, nominees that will come forward. So the winner this year is Indianhead, Lehigh.
To start off, I've been
I've just counted the years. I've been president of Indianhead for 27 years. I volunteered because somebody else left, and I've not found anybody else to take over. But Indianhead Lehigh has done a lot, and we are real proud of our community. We are trying to make a community, and we have made a community, and that's very important. We look out for each other. We come up with different ideas. We have a neighborhood get-together party for the community, and then someone said, let's make it sustainable. Let's recycle everything that we bring to the party. All the plates, all the cups, all the forks, no plastic. We were bringing water bottles for a while. We don't bring water bottles anymore. We have, jugs, so don't bring your water bottles. Bring jugs of water. But it's a group that does it. These are just 3 people out of, I have a list I was going to read off, but it got down to 15 or 20 people that are putting into these communities. And that's, you get a community together, you get other people working on these things, and you really make a significant difference. And I really believe that I think Indianhead is a great place and a great place to live. And we've done some good stuff. We have little libraries. We do curb recycling. We have a Facebook page. If anyone has anything they want to get rid of, they put it on the curb, post it in the Facebook page, and it's gone. So, so I have more to say, but I will let it go. I do want to thank Jessica and Ramona, 2 of the people, and the families, that help out. And we're working with Hartsfield School. Jessica is working very closely with Hartsfield Schools. We're raising money, giving money on a 5K race that we run over there, and all the money from the 5K goes to the Hartsfield School.
CONA has had the opportunity every year to give awards to those who we as a board believe have the best interest at heart, but also work tirelessly with neighborhoods in order to accomplish their goals. The first award was established from inception, which is called the Public Servant of the Year Award. That award is given every year to an agency, an organization, or an individual within an agency or organization that has exemplified neighborhood involvement or neighborhood resourcing to a degree that it has marked or made a marked difference or made opportunity for marked change to occur. We also give a Business Neighbor Award. That award was voted on and approved by the Board of Directors back in 2010 as an award to incentivize good neighborism with our local businesses and to encourage neighborhoods and businesses to work together to better their community. So tonight, we'll have our president, Leroy Peck, and our treasurer, Jonathan Peterson, to come up with our awards tonight, and we will present them here to the community and to our the folks that meet these qualifications.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I am here to present the Business Neighbor of the Year Award, which goes to none other than Anderson Givens, attorneys.
I did not know that we were going to be presented with an award tonight. Thank you very much. I can't tell you how much this means. My name is Justin Givens. I'm one of the partners in the Anderson Givens law firm. And what we do is we represent neighborhood associations. We represent homeowners associations. We represent condominium associations. We started our firm about 4 years ago with the idea that this is what we were going to do. And when we started out, we had 2 associations, and now we've got about 185. And we represent associations as far south as Naples, Florida, as far west as Panama City. About a third of our associations are here in town. And I've learned a lot representing neighborhood associations, and mostly what a powerful influence they can be in our community. When you hear people talk about how they want to make a difference, how they want to do something positive, I always tell people, get involved with your local homeowners association. I can't think of a more accessible means for a person to make a difference locally in their own neighborhood, in their own city. And it has to do with the fact that you come together, you share ideas, you brainstorm, and you pool your resources, your financial resources, your networking resources, your votes to, so that you can go and you can speak to Commissioner Curtis Richardson and Commissioner Nick Maddox. And that makes a difference when you can get that many people together and say, hey, this is important to us. And we love to help associations do this, and to get this award tonight, this just means so much. I just can't even put it into words, but thank you very much.
Public Servant Award, Sustainable Tallahassee. Would you come up, please? It is my great pleasure as the President of the Council of Neighborhood Associations to present to you the 2018 Public Servant Award. Sustainable Tallahassee.
Thank you very much. I know you didn't expect to hear me again, but yeah, I'd like to introduce Peggy Sanford. Peggy is our president-elect. I am the executive director. Been here executive about 3.5 years. CPA before, so my practice. 3.5 years. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. Enjoyed being part of the community. We've lived in this area about 42 years, but to be involved in an effort that I can feel proud of, that I know my children, my grandchildren are proud of the efforts that we do here. I'd like to ask some of our board members that are here and also our committee chairs that are here, they would just stand up. I mean, we are a small organization. We operate because of our board and also because of our committees that we do have. I'm part-time and I also have a part-time assistant, Alyssa, that's in the far back, and then we also work with interns. But we believe in collaboration. We believe in the whole community and what we can do to educate the community. Like I said earlier, if we can get the champions out there to be champions for sustainability in the community, we'll keep on going. I met with the school board earlier today to talk about an effort that we're working on of bringing community organizations together in this community. And one thing I said, if we can educate the children in this community, they'll educate their parents, in sustainability efforts. And so, that's our goal. Our goal is, and so anything we can ever do to help, and if we can bring education to you, or if we can do anything we can do to help in the whole sustainability effort, we'd love to do that for you. So we appreciate this award, and it's a great honor. We really accept the award. Thank you.
Okay, so it is the privilege of CONA to not have to make a decision to give one award, so we didn't. We decided to give two. Because here in the community, I say that on purpose, we have the opportunity to take our media goggles off and see things as they are. And I mean that. And so this organization that is also going to receive the Public Servant of the Year Award boasts of the following credentials. They have, through partnership with the City of Tallahassee's Neighborhood Affairs Department, provided up to $5,000 for neighborhoods within their communities to do catalytic projects that are community-led and driven, which is an allocation of $50,000 within the CRA to organize neighborhoods. This awardee assisted Frenchtown neighborhood with a banner project that was funded in excess of $20,000. This organization also provides event funding for association and nonprofit entities, community people, of up to $50,000. That's within the greater Frenchtown and downtown area, and small grants of $35,000 for downtown large events, which have been upwards of $100,000 of investment. This awardee has been crucial to the work of our affordable housing within our community in partnership with the city's housing department. And in addition to that, they continue to partner with relevant nonprofits, organizations, and community groups, and also facilitate and sponsor organizations like Big Brothers Big Sisters, the Rally House, and other key initiatives that they themselves find. I would like for you to honor and to take your meteor goggles off tonight and give a big round of applause to Tallahassee's Community Redevelopment Agency, RCRA. Give them a hand. Give them a hand. What my grandma used to say is tight, but it's right. And as they come to the stage, it is really important for us as a community to understand what these agencies and organizations do for our community. That way, when we see stuff come across the news or see stuff come across the reels, we can interpret properly, because it's not the whole story. Get the whole story, not fake news, real news. We're here for y'all, for the real news, okay? And we honor and thank the CRA for its investment in our communities, especially the ones that need it the most.
Well, so it's been a really fun year at the CRA this year. And I have to say, this award means so much to us because it comes from you. It comes from the community that we serve. And Christique is right. We have 5 people in our agency. We have 2 of them with us here tonight. We have Sherry Peter and Sheila Williams. Sherry Curtis and Rick McCraw couldn't be here tonight due to other commitments. But these people work so hard every day, weekends, nights, you name it, to serve our community. And we just, we're really so happy that that's being recognized. I do want to say a lot of the work we've been doing is to raise revenue, and we've got some really great things planned for our community for the coming few years, and we look forward to working with you. But thank you so much. This means a lot.
Listen, so now that we've reached the end of our program tonight, first of all, thank y'all for hanging in there. This is probably one of the most important things that we do.
And for all of you, our neighborhood leaders, those of you who came out to show your appreciation for neighborhoods and to recognize these folks who work so hard, so tirelessly for no pay. But just because they love the neighborhood, they love this community. And that's what we're here for, to showcase our neighborhoods, our community. If you want to know what a working, beautiful neighborhood looks like, what a beautiful community looks like, just look around this room. Look around the room. It's diverse, it's young, it's old, black, white, Hispanic, and other. And we're sitting here laughing, joking, having a good time, recognizing each other. And that's what great communities do. That's why we're an all-American city, because of people like you, so thank you. And having said all that, thank you. We have come to the end of our program. We appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you again next year, and you can look forward to an expanded role. So as we highlight this program, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.